Hello everybody, I got Temu. This has been an adventure, to say the least. They sent me an for delivery notification on Saturday. Nothing showed up. Excuse me. Nothing showed up Monday. They sent me another out for delivery set of notifications on Monday, telling me it would all be here on Tuesday. Nothing came on Tuesday. Then yesterday, Wednesday, I got a slip in my mailbox saying that they tried to deliver it, but couldn't because it was raining. Okay, fine. So I called the post office. I said, I need to know, is it there? Is it being redelivered? I just want to make sure before I drive over to the post office that that's where it actually is. And the girl looked it up and she says, yes, it's here. So there were 2 big Temu bags and then a box. So I was really confused by this point because what I was expecting was probably what's in this bag, because I finally completed Fishland that I've been working on forever and ever and ever and ever. So for whatever reason, it listed it as being sent as 3 separate packages. And I, quite honestly, can only remember 2 of the things. So I guess the third thing was more of those plastic containers. But this is the thing I was most excited about. Unfortunately, when I finally completed it, this was the only thing that was still available of the things I had selected. So I'm just hoping it's not broken. I wasn't sure if it was going to come already assembled or what. It's a bat house. I'm so excited. My brother, for his Eagle project, did, I don't remember how many, a whole bunch of bat houses, and then they hung them up in the protected wetlands in Clark County, Ohio, in Medway, which is where we grew up. And we used the old barn siding that was literally falling off the back of the barn where I grew up and built all these bat houses. And I thought that was just really, really super cool. Now I have my own bat house. I just have to figure out where to put it, because I absolutely want to use it. I don't know, though. I wish I could smell. Because if you can smell the paint, bats may not go to it. Does that? No, it doesn't go up. Okay, but this, it's got the little beading inside so that the bats have something to hold on to. And hundreds of them can fit in this little space. So I'm pretty excited. And it does not look damaged. So I'm really, really happy about that. And now we got to figure out what's the best location to put it. Actually, I think it was in the box this way, and it might fit better this way. So I am pretty happy and excited about that. So that was one of my Fishland prizes. Apparently, I ordered some plastic containers. Does it say how many are supposed to be in here? It just says transparent. That's real helpful. But there are a lot of different sizes. Usually I buy sets that are all the same size. And matter of fact, there's some in the other package. But there's a bigger one and a smaller one, it looks like. So some of those small, like this size boxes of stickers will fit perfect in the little ones. And I do have some bigger ones that don't fit very well in some of the containers I've got. Might fit better in the larger ones. So, pretty cool. Not the most exciting thing on the planet, but I'm happy. So there's, looks like, how many? 2, 3, 4 of the large ones. 1, 2, 4. 4 smaller ones and 4 of the other size. So that's what? 4 and 4 is 8 and 4 is 12? Am I mathing? My brain doesn't like to math. I think that those numbers are right. I can't swear to it. It's been a really long day. I got off work at 8 and had a meeting from, well, it ended up being 10 to 11:30, which is nice because originally they said it was going to be from 10 to 12. So it was after 12 when I finally got home. I still haven't eaten my lunch yet. It's sitting over here. Got Wendy's. I've been craving a cheeseburger, and I really didn't want McDonald's. I had McDonald's for breakfast because I was starving by the time I got off work, and I had, 2 hours to kill before people showed up for the meeting. But at least I was able to go in and claim the meeting space for us. They're like, "Oh, thank you for doing that." Because they did the same, it's kind of a training, and they did the same one Tuesday night? Monday night. I don't know. Earlier in the week. And, okay, this is a kit. It's got some papers. It's got stickers. Those are pretty. Those are pretty. It looks like there's maybe 2 of each. I may have already had this set. I don't know. There's some labels. That feels like it's just paper. There's little cutout pieces. There's some little tags. I will have to look closer and see what all's in here. There's a mushroom one. Mushrooms are super popular among the journaling people. Oh, I got mushroom and an owl. They decided to stick themselves together. I might very well put them together. Here's a specimen with butterflies. What else is in here? Got a bunch of circles. Now that I have a working circle punch, I can punch out. What do we have on here? There's a cardinal and looks like a couple finches. Some other birds. Well, that's another cardinal. I cannot read what it says on there. Birds of a feather flock together. Little by little. I don't know what that says. Little by little something. uh, you can always begin again, I think is what that says. I don't know. That print is so tiny. And it's kind of faded. Oh, I love this. Looks like some collage. Love the beetles and stuff on there. That's cool. Just butterflies. This is going to be fun to go through and see what all is in it. Well, here's one that looks like a postcard with a parrot. Here's one that I can either stamp on it or cut out the square and turn it into like a specimen slide. I could stick a sticker on there. This looks like the cover of a book with some butterflies on it. There's a strip with a owl. It's a deer. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I couldn't remember what all was in here. I just thought it was a pack of stickers, but it's papers and stickers and everything. Got some more birds. Okay, well, let me, well, here's some labels. Moments, sweet memory, beautiful day. Hmm. Oh, no, those aren't. I was getting excited because I thought they were dandelions, but they're not dandelions. I have somebody who's looking for things with dandelions. I will have to definitely rummage through this and see if there are any. They're sending me some nice things, and I thought, well, if I could find something in their interests, I would send it to them. The one thing I know for sure they're sending is a charm of a shamrock from the Muscular Dystrophy Association. I graduated with a guy who had muscular dystrophy. He has since passed away. But I thought that would be a nice, fitting tribute. So if I ever get to getting my journals made, this is a computer, a computer case. This one has a pouch here. That's good. And this also has the big pouch where you can put the computer itself, and it's got a shoulder strap. Awesome. Where does this connect? That little loop, I guess. I will figure it out off camera. I like that it has the other pouch because the other one I've gotten from Temu, and I have used for, well, let's see, since December, when I got my new computer, is this one. And the only problem is the fabric is coming unsewed. The handle seems to still be attached really well at this point, but rather be safe than sorry and get a different bag. This one only has the one pouch. So what'll be nice is I can put my tablet in the extra pouch, or I can put the power cord in the extra pouch. Whichever. At this point, I haven't figured it out yet, but we'll decide. But I like that it's got the extra pouches. Okay, this is Egyptian stencils of hieroglyphics. Took me a second, couldn't remember the word. It just says one piece on here, so that isn't very helpful. And this is different from the one I got previously. These are bigger. So hopefully that's enough stuff to words. I have no words. They've got disappeared on me. Hopefully that'll be enough to start creating an Egyptian journal. Okay. This, I believe, is a sticker. Do. There we go. And it's Mothman related. Hmm. I think it's supposed to be like a decal for your car. It's not going on my car. I like to read bumper stickers on other people's cars, but I don't want all that crap on my car. Yeah, okay, so there's a protective layer and then there's the sticker. This is Mothman. It mentions the TNT area. It's got a lot of only folklore question mark. Large bird question mark. What does that say? I can't read what that says. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, November 12th, 1966 to December 15, 1967. That's the main time frame. Um, the December date is when the Silver Bridge collapsed between Gallipolis and Point Pleasant. So this is going to go in my cryptid journal whenever I get enough stuff to create it. This ought to keep me occupied for a few minutes. I have 20 more plastic containers to put my stickers and stuff in. I have a roll of Mothman stickers, which ought to be pretty fun. Let's see if I can show you some of the different ones. Yeah, that's probably the closest to what the people who saw it described. No neck, big wings, big red eyes. So those are cool. And I have somebody who's trading me some things. They did a series of cryptid sketches and they're going to send them to me. Their own artwork. They're sending it to me. They're like, yeah, I'm just interested in horror things. And really? You're going to send me your sketches? Your actual artwork? And I have somehow managed to order this one yet again. I have one on my banner. I gave one to the Neko. I don't know what I'm doing with this one. And I somehow managed to order this one again. Now, I think what happened was I had a thing pop up that if I ordered a certain amount, then I would get a certain amount of credit back. And it didn't even let me finish choosing my items. I hit like the minimum dollar amount and it was like, okay, that's it. Check out. But it wasn't enough to get the credit. And I think what happened is when I selected the items, scoot over here a little bit so the light's not quite so glaring. When I selected the items, it didn't take them out of my cart. So then when I went in, I didn't think about taking them out, and I ended up reordering some of the things. So the Beetlejuice pin, this stamp, which is gorgeous. I can use this as trade fodder. I have a second one of these, and one of the people I'm in contact with is talking about making a Bigfoot journal for her husband, I think she said. Since I have two of these now, maybe she gets one of those. Okay. There is a whole set of patches. Here's the Jersey Devil and the Chupacabra. Sasquatch. Mothman. Flatwood Monster, which is apparently in West Virginia and not Kentucky like I thought. It's Flatwoods, West Virginia. I thought it was in Flatwoods, Kentucky. But I learned something. We have the jackalope. We have Loch Ness Monster. I love Nessie. Nessie's cool. Any more of those? Is that all of the patches? Sticker, sticker, sticker. I am going to flip out if those are all the same damn stickers I already got. Oh, here's another one. We have extraterrestrials. So those will be my Roswell aliens. Which, if you are familiar with the story of the Roswell aliens, you would know that the bodies were transported from Roswell, New Mexico to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which I literally lived like a mile as the crow flies from the base. So, there's that. Okay. And that's it. Good. So we're down to the last pile. These exact same patches were on sale at the Mothman Museum for $10 a piece. I got these for under $2 a piece. So I got like the whole set for slightly more than I would have paid for the ones at the museum. They're the exact same patches. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to save that money. I found out there's a Bigfoot museum in West Virginia. Who knew? And the weekend of the 27th through the 29th of June, they are having a Bigfoot festival. I don't know if I'm off that weekend. It's like a 2-hour drive each way to go, and it's someplace I've never been. So I don't know. I have a new Mothman pin. I looked at this one at the steampunk festival thing that I went to. My video for it is really crappy. I tried to take video inside the museum, and between the ambient noise and the fact that I didn't know what the hell I was doing, trying to do a video on my phone, it's not good. There's hardly any sound. But there was one of the vendors had this exact pin. They were wanting $5 a piece for it. I think I paid like $2. But I was going through his little container of Mothman pins. Like, got it, got it, got it, got it. He has to be shopping on Temu and getting stock. I'm pretty sure I already have this one. It says, hello, I'm wishing I wasn't here. That would have been appropriate for that meeting I was at today. And this is another set of the TV monster ones. Yeah, that has to be what happened, is I didn't realize that it didn't take them out of my cart when I reordered them. Or when I was ordering them for that deal. So we got the Grady twins from The Shining. We got from The Ring. I can't remember her name. Sadako or something like that. We have, I don't know, it says Six Sad World, but I don't know what that comes from. I still think this might be Twin Peaks, because they had that room with the red curtains, but I'm not sure. And Beetlejuice! Because we all know I'm a fan of Beetlejuice. Hence all the Beetlejuice pins on my banner. Beetlejuice and Mothman takes up half the banner. Yeah. So I will pass these on to the Neko. I knew there was another one coming. Okay. I had to take the window off my Jeep door. I don't have roll down windows. They're like vinyl zipper windows. So I just take the whole thing out. And pollen levels are super high today. So I have been sneezing a lot. Yay, allergies. Allergies and bad sinuses are not a good combination. This is another repeat. I will pass this one on to Neko because he does love Studio Ghibli and um, Spirit Away. So he will enjoy that one. This one's different. I got the Pac-Man Ghosts. What was it? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde? So there they are. I got a couple other Pac-Man Ghosts, but I don't have like all four. I have like two. Let's see, let me find them. A green one and a blue one. There's no green one. So I don't know. This one says, don't try me. I can make stuff weird really quick. Yeah, I can. Yet another package of Bigfoot stickers. So I will put this one and where'd that other one go? The National Forest one together for a trade with the lady who wants to do a Bigfoot journal. And I'll give her a strip of these. This roll is Bigfoot. A lot of these are just smaller versions of ones that are in the pack. That one's not bad. He's in camouflage. Dabbing. Yeah, I think these will be fun, and I'll send some of these along with the other stuff. Oops, missed the trash can. Okay, this is a set of stamps. They're going to be backwards because they put the label over so that you can't read them. That one says cinema. Admit one. Guarana? Don't know what that means. English boarding, something, 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 Francais. And it's all to do with cameras and theater or movies and the like. I like the old-fashioned cameras. I actually shot with one like this. It was so great. A view camera. I love it. Absolutely loved it. These are so much fun. And I was using 4x5 film, like 4" by 5" film to shoot because that's the size camera we had. And we had two different styles of view camera. We had one, it was on a rail, and I thought it was harder to use. It wasn't hard to use, but it was harder to use than the field camera, which folded up into this little case and you could just carry it around. It was fantastic. I loved it. And I thought it was a little easier to maneuver, and it was definitely lighter to carry. And I had so much fun. I really did. Somebody posted in one of my previous videos about they like to do photography as well. I haven't done much lately, which makes me sad. I'm finding it very hard to find film, very hard to find processing. When I went to art school, we were doing black and white darkroom photography and a little bit of color where we'd get our negatives processed and then we did the prints. And color is very finicky. The temperatures have to be just so, and it's really difficult. So we would take them to the shop and they would run them for us and do our negatives, and then we would do our prints. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. I liked doing kind of abstract portraits, I guess you would call it. Trying to think, how can I show you what I'm talking about? What does my logo or whatever look like on YouTube? Where's my phone? Maybe I can find Maybe I can find a copy of one of the pictures. Are you kidding me? My stupid phone restarted. Well, hold that thought. If I can get to it, I will try to show you some images. Um, I have another set of stickers. These are all like stained glass windows. These are beautiful. Probably not going to show you all of them, but I will show you at least some so you get an idea of what they look like. These are really, really nice. I think somebody was looking for some of these as well. Things that had to do with stained glass windows. I've been obsessed with doors lately. I don't know why, but images of doors. So it just made sense for me to get windows, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, this one's pretty with flowers. Yeah, I like these. Very, very pretty. Oh, here's a nice one. I like that one. Get it in front of the lamp so it's not blinding y'all. It was just so incredibly dark in this room today. And I was tired of being in the dark because the library, the basement room was really dark tonight. We couldn't get the one set of lights to come on. So there's, what does it say? Does it say how many? 50 windows. I like those. Those are nice. And then these are like mythical monsters. Does it say how many? $63 pieces. Why 63? I don't know. Ugh. Why can't I get this open? Because they stuck this label over it. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. I might be able to get in the phone now. Okay. I know they are on my Facebook page. Okay. Chill, Neko. Photos. Do 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 do. Oh, good Lord. It's going to take me 6 years and 9 days to find it. See, I sneezed and now all the gunk is... Ugh. Telling you, it sucks having bad sinuses. Oh, 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 there we go. That's one of them. The floating blue head is me. The person in yellow is a friend of mine that I went to college with. Let's see. And this one is one, two, three. There's 4 images of me. So self-portrait. I call this one Shades of Myself. The other one's called Conjuring Up an Old Friend. These are done on my 35 millimeter camera. There was a setting called B or bulb, and I had a cable release, and we'd be in a completely dark room. I'd hit the shutter release and tighten it so it would stay open, and then we got out flashlights that had like tissue paper over the lens, and that gave us our colors. And we basically were painting with light, and it was so much fun. But those are the two images that I have available at the moment. So that's what I like to do in photography. I was never really a portrait person, but that's different. Um, so whoever it was that was interested in what kind of photos I like to do, those. These are going to be really hard for y'all to see because they are so tiny. But they are like mythological settings and creatures and ooh, what's that? Oh, he's creepy. I like him. Ooh. These are very, very shiny. So we'll I can't read what that says. Through the gates of the silver key. That was very, very hard to read. It's very, very tiny print. Oh, I dropped one. Some goats. I need to find somebody who has a goat or access to a goat. This is going to sound very weird, but it makes sense in my brain anyway. So it probably doesn't make sense to anybody else, unless you're as weird as me. I have talked about wanting to do this cryptid journal, and that's why I've been getting all these weird things. One of them is the ooh, rat. Some kind of scary spider. One of them is the Jersey Devil. And the Jersey Devil left tracks that were like goat hoofs. So what I'm looking for is somebody who has a goat that can have it walk across several sheets of paper so that I can have Jersey Devil tracks. But somebody gave me an idea, and it might work if I can track it down. Oh, I wonder if Tractor Supply might have it. I'm having thoughts. Be afraid. They suggested getting the goat hoof treats for dogs and using one of those to make the prints. I hadn't considered that at all, and I think that's a really good solution if I cannot get somebody to have a goat walk across a piece of paper. Like I said, it's weird. But we all know I'm weird, so are we really surprised that I would come up with this idea? The other thing I want to do, for sure, well, two other things. One is I want to create a footprint out of paper to represent Bigfoot, but I want it to be actual size, which means 24 inches long by 8 inches wide. Will y'all fit in there? Yes. Aha! These smaller ones are coming in handy already. Except that one doesn't want to close. I will fix it in a minute. Does that fit in there? Almost. Close enough. I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, Bigfoot. I looked it up, and apparently Bigfoot's footprint is 24 by 8 inches. And I thought it would be cool to cut out a foot in that size and use that as the center of a signature. So it'll be folded in half, and then like the toes and the heel will fold in and be like flip outs. And of course, inside's going to be all decorated with things like this, and this set of stickers that we looked at previously, and whatever else I have. Somebody sent me a couple pictures of Bigfoot. The lady that's sending me the drawings, there's a Bigfoot in there. So I think it's going to be fun. Matter of fact, I think she's the one that wants the Bigfoot items. There we go. Got to close that time. Anyway, that is everything. Yep. In the Temu packages. So, yay! Now this box is the one from Subway Mart, and I want to wait until Neko's available and we can open this one together. I think he'll be excited. I just ordered this last week, and it's here already from Japan. So it must have been shoved on the plane like instantly for it to be here this quickly. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Need to get all this stuff put away, eat my lunch, and it'll be time to go to bed. Because I gotta work tonight. I'm worn out. I'm tired. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Remember to do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads to the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we'll see you in the next one, which may be the Sequoia Mart. Who knows? Bye-bye.